Sentinel Online. Now loading all things Transformers.
All things Transformers, hear the call from Cybertron's hearts. We'll never fall. We'll never wait the metal. The legends ignite in this universe.
Hello and welcome to All Things Transformers. I'm your host, Steve Megatron, and joining me on this adventure into the Transformers fandom is TFG1Mike.
What's up?
What's up? No.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's actually some various Transformers news and toy news, and
there's a lot, folks.
Yeah.
Buckle up.
Yeah. So before we get into that, I wanted to bring up the fact that, as you may remember, I was 3D printing Megatron's mug to put on my head, and the original one I printed all in one shot fits my youngest child, not me.
Yes.
Because it goes down to like my bottom lip, or like the bottom lip, so it like misses like a whole chunk of my face.
Yes.
It doesn't fit.
No.
My nose like gets crushed in it. So I expanded this thing and I printed it in chunks. And of course, since then I've learned that they have methods of printing these pieces so that they snap together. Like it'll create like the connection points where they will snap together. And I was unaware of that until about a month ago. But by then I was like, I've already printed all these different pieces like for it. I should have kept going because like in the transition of getting my new computer, I don't know what happened to the file. So I don't know, like, because I had all 5 pieces put apart on a build plate, like different build plates, and I cannot find the very top part of the mask.
Oh no.
So I'm spitballing here, and I measured it yesterday, and then I tried to print like a part of it, but it wasn't quite the right layer yet.
Right.
So I printed like a little, a couple of layers thick just so that it was decent enough I could put it on there and see if it fit. And it wasn't quite there, so I'm thinking I need to move up a couple more layers. So I did, so I'm going to try and test it out later, but I'm hoping to get the cap done because I glued everything else together. It does fit my noggin.
Yay!
So I'll just have to put foam in it. And then I need to figure out how I'm going to cut the eyes out because I found in my house like some of this like clear plastic material that's like thick enough that you could color over it, the color of the eyeball with like a Sharpie or something, and then I could have it light up. So my goal is to make it light up so that I can be Megatron.
Nice.
And then for Halloween, I can wear it. Just the helmet. Don't care about the rest. I'll just wear the helmet. The other thing I want to try and do is I want to try and take the 3D model from the Dark Glass project and turn the head into a helmet. Like hollow it out on the inside and print the Transmetal Megatron because that's obviously my favorite.
Yep.
Which I'm still holding out hope for a Hasbro Transmetal Megatron release. Since we got Kingdom with, and we've had some Transmetals, like I'm hoping we get Depth Charge and some of the other guys.
Yep.
There's some masterpiece, third party companies doing some of these, but I'm still like I like the price point of the Hasbro stuff a little bit better still at this point, and the size class. There's only certain ones I'm willing to like splurge. Like I want the masterpiece Rat Trap.
Yeah.
But I'm not willing to spend what they want for it. So, I mean, what
do they want for a masterpiece Rat Trap? I don't even know.
They're like 140.
What?
Yeah. I was like, Cheater was like 75.
Yeah.
And I got knockoff Cheater for 40. So, so I'm like, I'll wait for the knockoff Rat Trap, which is horrible to say, but and I'll see what it costs then. Like I technically would even wanted like Transmetal Tarantulas at one point, but I'm like, I don't really feel great about spending over $100 on that. So it was only worth it for like Optimal or Transmetal Megatron or those type of situations. But yeah, I'm just waiting. There's nothing I absolutely need at this point. I've got my Studio Series 86 Megatron and Primal, or not Primal, Prime
Right.
knockoffs, and honestly, they look fine. I didn't have any issue with uh, not being able to find them at retail or having the pre-orders not make it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
I was willing to do the right thing, but they just they didn't want my money, so I couldn't, they wouldn't give me stuff, so they didn't get the money.
yeah. See, that's the thing, folks. You give us stuff, we give you money. We give you money, you give us stuff. That's the whole spiel. And it's funny that you're talking about all of this, because all of this is going to come up later when we talk about more of the news stuff. But something that was announced a year ago, I can't believe it was a year ago that this was originally announced, because it was announced late last year that famed Transformers designer Eric Siebenaler would be filling in for Mark Mayer while he was on leave. Has now announced here on his Instagram that he has fully rejoined the Hasbro design team. So I'm curious about this. I'm wondering, with Mark on leave, is Eric replacing Mark? Like, is that what's going on here? Is Mark coming back? I don't know. And I don't even know. Like, this is just what's on TFW2005.com. But I didn't even see it there first. I am lucky enough, I guess, to be friends with Eric on Facebook, and I saw him post it there this morning. He says, "I'm happy to announce officially that I am rejoining the Hasbro design team. For those of you that have known me for a while, you'll likely remember that I had a very intimate relationship with the company for 12 years in the early 2000s. Then I walked away to go on a creative and quest seeking growth and adventure. 12 years after that, I'm making my triumphant return. Here's to the future and bringing more awesome sauce to the world." And for those that don't know, for those that don't remember, when Eric was at Hasbro, he worked on Armada, Energon, and Cybertron brands, as well as animated. For Armada, he worked on Tidal Wave and Laserbeak, Energon, Cliffjumper, and Downshift, Cybertron, Optimus Prime, and Evac. Animated, he is responsible for the unique aesthetic of the entire line, including early concept work for Devastator and the Constructicons. I'm sure he did more than just that. That's just the highlights. But yeah, it's interesting and cool to have Eric back. Again, hope Mark is okay. I don't ever want to see anything bad happen to anybody. So I hope Mark is all right. I didn't realize Mark had taken leave. I hadn't kept up with everything going on over there with the Hasbro employees. But yeah, Eric Siebenaler is back at Hasbro. So that's what's going on there. To kick off the rest of the news, though, we got the Blokees Defender version 7, Beast Wars 2, Leo Prime and Galvatron, as well as Galaxy version 10, Arise, Rodimus Prime teaser images. So, yeah. We got the Galaxy version 10 global debut, 2026 Blokees. This is from their Global Partners Conference. It says 2026 spring coming soon for these. What do you? I don't remember if I've ever asked you when we've covered it. What do you think of the Blokees stuff? They're basically model kits you have to build.
I don't have a problem with them. I actually think they're kind of neat for people that just want. I mean, I can't remember what the heck they were called. They had them back in the day, though.
Robot Heroes.
They were those. Were they the Robot Heroes? I don't know. They were like the kind of solid plastic that like the arms would move. That was about it.
Okay.
Back in the maybe they were the Robot Heroes. I don't know. I had it and it was in the early 2000s.
Okay. Well,
Before like the movies and stuff. Like I had a
yeah.
it was right around the time that the Titaniums came out.
Okay.
But these were like these little 2-inch tall Transformers, and I had like Masterpiece or like the little Power Master Prime, and I had numerous other characters.
They weren't model kits though, right? They were just standard,
they were just
standard figures. Yeah. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. People, you can write in feedback at geekcastradio.com. Say, hey, Mike, you're an idiot. I think you're thinking of Robot Heroes because I have Robot Heroes Ravage over there on my counter. I remember having Robot Heroes Optimus Prime. His arms moved up and down. The legs didn't move. The legs were just stationary. Because famously, even though I'm originally from Massachusetts and I'm a huge Boston sports fan, famously I have a photo on Facebook of Optimus Prime pointing at the back of Tom Brady's head because everybody's like, "Oh my God, Tom Brady's a whatever," and Optimus Prime was Tom Brady, you're a villain, kind of thing, whatever. Kind of thing. So I think you're thinking of Robot Heroes. I might be wrong, but I think that's what you're thinking of.
I will have the answer to that before we finish.
Okay, good.
I'm on the TF Wiki.
Okay, good.
Now, I did have, like, I always wanted, like, Star Convoy back in the day or Laser Optimus Prime. Like, I could get Laser Optimus Prime at this point.
Yeah.
Because he is discounted on BBTS.
Yeah.
Which it's funny because I was like, man, I want this figure for so long. And now I'm like, it's in my grasp. And I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, do I need him? No. Like,
Yeah.
do I want him? Kind of still. Like, but I think it's that childhood holy grail figure.
Yeah.
That I know I saw it and I was like, I can get this.
Yep.
And then KB Toys closed down.
Yeah, of course.
And I was like,
Toys closed.
Oh,
damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, for me, it was always that.
Yeah.
Like I was super like peeved about it. Like I would never end up with this figure. Like, and that's been like the story I've been telling for ages.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't Robot Masters. It wasn't I'm getting through like okay. I had the Titaniums Optimal Optimus and Scourge.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Like I had to sit there and think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I did have those. Yep. And then I always wanted like the okay, so Eric, now that we're mentioning it, he was responsible for the Classics line.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was also responsible for Classics.
Which is great because I always wanted Classics Optimus Prime and Megatron.
Yep.
Something terrible back in the day. Like I could not have when they came out, it was 2006. I was so broke.
Yeah.
Then they had the Ultimate Battle Optimus Prime that came out around that time with the G2 Megatron, and and then I did buy the Masterpiece MPO1 Prime at Target. They had like a whole aisle of those things.
Oh yeah,
way back when.
Oh yeah,
and I was looking back. I'm like, I should have bought a few more.
Yeah,
because I bought them for $60. And I sold them for $200.
Oh,
but no, and they've made multiple Laser Optimus Primes. They've made multiple. I still cannot believe. Like, I'm still digging through the toys on Prime, and the list is just like,
it's super long. So
I'm sure I'll come up to it at some point. Though
you will. You'll get it before the end of the show. So the Galaxy Defender blocky version, G2 or not? What did I say? Generation 2? What did I say? No, Beast Wars 2. I'm sorry, Beast Wars 2. Leo Prime and Galvatron. I was never super into these characters, and if it was any other Galvatron, I would probably pop for that one. But then, I mean, you got the other guy. You got the guy that saved the franchise. You got the one true Prime with the Matrix. Of course, I'm going to try to get that. The Rodimus with the Matrix. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That is super awesome. And then after that, we have we have something that technically should be about $10 cheaper, everybody. And boy, it definitely should be $10 cheaper than what it is. So, have you ever wanted a transforming Autobot symbol? Well, we got the Transformers Icons Optimus Prime Autobot Symbol. Info and pics. A nice new entry into the Transformers toy lineup. Icons Optimus Prime, which transforms from an Autobot faction symbol into the heroic leader. Retail is $46.99 with a ship date of September 2026. Display your faction allegiance with the Icons Optimus Prime collectible figure. 6.75 inch, 17 centimeter figure converts between robot action figure and Autobot faction symbol. 25 steps. It includes a display stand for logo mode as well as a blaster accessory for epic posing in robot mode with intricate posability, deco, and details inspired by the Transformers universe. This unique Optimus Prime Transformers figure makes an awesome addition to any collection. Look for more Transformers collectible toys sold separately, subject to blah, blah, blah. Display where the Icons Optimus Prime converts to Autobot logo, Transformers Optimus Prime figure, blah, blah, blah. Display stand and blaster accessory, collectible Transformers gifts, Transformers action figure, oh boy, whatever. Okay, so it's $46.99 USD. Okay, so all the okay, I just want the product shots. I don't want the in-person shots here. Okay. I don't like the I like the robot head. It's okay. It's a decent Optimus Prime head. The rest of the robot mode is ugly as hell.
So this is a Voyager.
Yeah. Okay.
But it still should be under 40.
Yeah.
Because the feet look stupid. Like, the arms look cheap. The legs look cheap. Like, I get what they were going for here and saying that, it's a mess, the original Autobot here, blah, blah, blah. Like, and I do love the concept. Like, I like the shoulder thing. I like the arms. I like the head. Like, the head sculpt's awesome.
Yeah, the head sculpt is good.
I feel like the gray for the siding, like the paint job there, could have been something a little bit more. Like, they could have just made it blue.
Yeah.
So that it kind of fit with his motif. I like how the chest part works and how like basically everything, the upper torso looks great. The lower torso looks just chintzy.
Well, the lower torso has to kind of look chintzy because you have to make it. I don't know. The lower. Okay, so I'm here. Hold on.
And I like the action shots they have in there included aside from the promo shot that's at the beginning, because it does give you more of what it's going for. And
look at
truth be told, I think it is really neat. I do like it. I don't think it's worth that price.
So I don't know what image number this is, but I put it in Discord. I'm looking at one of the action shots here because I was trying to get a better shot at the lower torso.
Like 04 looks pretty good.
Okay, whatever number it is, I don't know. But I was trying to get a better look at like where the torso and the waist, like there's a shot where they have the torso turned to since we're looking at it, it's to our right facing, even though it's the robot's left fit, whatever, you know what I mean. And so you see the difference where the waist is and where the torso is. And I'm okay with it because, number one, if I was to buy this, I'm never not going to have it in symbol mode, in alt mode. I'm looking at this full scale I have it zoomed in on the upper part of his chest. Like you said, like I said, I love the way the robot head is. It's one of the coolest Optimus Prime heads on a robot I've ever seen. It's great. That's cool. I just like, my thing is, I'm gonna be like, this is my Autobot. So like this to me is a prop for my Funko Pops. It's an Autobot logo prop for my Autobot Funko Pops. It's not it would never, like, the only way that the $46.99 price point for me would make sense is if this thing had a sound chip in it that made the Autobot the transforming sound. Yeah. Give
Where
me a
press,
Lego,
like the Autobot symbol on his chest, like the little one.
or if there was a button on top of the, like on the little top of the thing. Like, give me a Lego sound brick or something. Like, that's the only way I see the $46.99 price point being this way. Because again, this, like, they say transform in 25 steps. What other Transformers do we have that are the 25 step Transformers? I don't remember off the top of my head, without doing major research and doing a bunch of clicking and a bunch of typing that nobody wants to hear on a podcast. I'd have to go on mute for 10 minutes and you'd have to go on talking about something else. I do like this. I do like it. I think it is cool. I think it is great. I think it is interesting. Just needs to be $10 cheaper unless you add something to it for it to be that price. So that's my thoughts on this one.
No, I concur.
Go ahead.
So if this does well, though, they will do a Megatron likely with the Decepticon symbol.
Like,
and then I'm assuming we're going to get like a Maximal of Optimus Primal. And
that would be so cool.
Predacon of Megatron. And then at that point, I would just have no leg to stand on.
Yeah, you would have to get it.
I would have to get them both.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, because people were like, oh, we could get, Autobots, Decepticons, Maximals, Predacons, Terrorcon, Shattered Glass, blah, blah, blah.
My God.
This could be the last Autobot. Do you know, like the last Autobot from the comics? Like, you could be the last Autobot with a different head.
Dude, if you don't even threaten me. Don't even twist the knife in my stomach, dude. Looking at this Autobot symbol and looking at this base, this blue base, I know they would never, I don't think they would ever paint the base green, but if you painted the Autobot symbol here, the face of where the red is purple, and you painted the rest of it black, and you painted the base the Toxitron green, that type of green, that would be Shattered Glass or something similar. I don't know, whatever kind of, but basically it would be black and purple. The Autobot symbol for Shattered Glass is purple, and that would be the Prime. I don't think I could control myself. I would probably have to buy it no matter what fucking cost it would be. I'm sorry. That's probably gonna be my F-bomb for the show, because damn, I would probably have to buy it no matter the cost. Cause yeah. Freak.
I could see that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You did that on purpose. I
was just reading somebody's comment on the FW, but I mean, like I'm on the fence with him, like, because I really do like him, but I'm like, if I'm gonna buy a Prime, I'm gonna buy a Laser at this point because he's cheaper.
Yeah.
Like, he's legitimately cheaper. Like,
Yeah.
and it's funny because they have two different versions of him.
Yeah.
They have they have two, and they're both discounted on BBTS. One of them is
geez.
Transformers Legacy Leader Laser Optimus Prime. The other one is Transformers Legacy United Leader G2 Universe Laser Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
The same figure, different
Yeah.
box. The one that's the original is 30% off. The other one's 20.
Jeez.
So, like, if you were going to get them, like,
Yeah.
$38, I mean, is not bad.
Yeah.
44 for the other one. So, but it was like, considering it was like 59. It's
Okay.
I've been watching it closely. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Now I'm looking at Autobot Symbol Optimus Prime 07, where the person has it in their hand. I don't know if it's the size of the person's hands or if it's the size of the toy, or if I'm just out of whack or out of sync with Voyagers. Does that look small to, like, it's where he's pulling the symbol apart? Does that look small to you? Because that looks like, I got big hands, but like, does that look like that looks tiny?
I think it looks the size. I think it's a little bit bigger than a mouse. I honestly think so. I think it's because, like, my hand, I have big hands too. Like, and I look at it and I'm like,
yeah,
you know, it's big as big as one of my gaming mice.
Yeah. Like, I'm looking at Autobot Symbol Optimus Prime 02, where he's just like palming it on the stand, and it looks a little bigger, but not much. And if again, it goes to the pricing, $46.99 without a sound chip or something, without lights, without anything. And I get it. The thing turns into a robot. I understand that it's not just a stationary Autobot symbol that doesn't do anything, that doesn't transform into something. I understand that it's not a stationary item. But for crap's sake, this is a Voyager at $46.99 that only transforms into a robot and back into an Autobot symbol. I still can't. I can't justify that price for how small this thing is.
I agree with you.
For being an Autobot symbol, this thing should be. How does that size class go again? What is it? Voyager.
It's Deluxe Voyager Leader.
Deluxe Voyager Leader. This should have been a leader at leader prices are Jesus.
They're 59.
Yeah. You're already charging me 46.
Yeah, don't give them ideas.
No, I know.
No, the prices have gone up.
I know the prices have gone up. I'm
Just
just
like any new Transformer is already at that price. Like, I've looked and I'm like, no.
I mean, I guess technically if I'm just leaving it in symbol mode, and again, if it was $10 cheaper, then again, I could probably get it on sale somewhere. Yeah, again,
I'm just waiting for BBTS.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, anyone that, like, to your point of Hasbro needing to see the sales numbers, whether they're going to make more symbols in the future, if this is going to do well in order for them to make the other ones, you're going to need people to early adopt and buy as much of these now at the price that it is, because they're not going to lower the price now.
No.
So you're going to need people to buy at $46.99. So, oh boy, I don't know. It's frustrating. Very, very, very frustrating. All right. And then we get into my issues, even though I'm not going to buy it, but I saw the battle damaged. Jesus Christ. The battle damaged Transformers Studio Series More Than Meets the Eye Collection One Shall Fall Megatron. This is the in-hand images article. And I just wanted to see the comparison time stuff with this, because that's what they're doing in most of these is well, at least the first one, they compared it to the original. And looks okay. Looks all right. I like the up close look at it. And my biggest problem with the battle damaged one is when we get to I don't even
Aside from the fact that you can't even find it in the store.
Okay, outside of that fact, it's after Megatron shoots himself, which is just wrong. You should at least have Hot Rod standing there. Well,
it's funny because they showed this one and they showed the original Studio Series 86.
Yeah.
Side by side.
Yeah.
And this one's bigger.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm like, but I don't care.
I don't, yeah.
It's in the first image. Like, I didn't suspect that.
It's in the first image and it's in the one later. The one right after Prime is kneeling before him. But so my thing is, if this is the battle damaged one, okay, the regular one, the good one, you're gonna want to transform that back and forth because that's the good looking one. That's the handsome Megatron, let's call him. This is the ugly Megatron. This is the one that's about to die. Why would you want to transform this guy? They have him in tank mode. I get it. I get it. The person wanted to transform the figure. The person who's taking the photos wanted to transform the figure. I get that. That's fine. But like, I got to the point of the photo where he transformed him, and I saw the battle damaged chest because that's the front of the tank, and I'm like, okay, I wasn't even thinking about buying this figure in the first place, but now I'm really not going to buy it because why the hell? Like, I don't know, man. Like, just, and then the fact that he now, did this person actually take the entire toy apart, or does he come apart?
I think he took it apart.
Okay.
I think you could take the legs. They just slide off those pegs. If you slide his legs to the outer section, they'll come off.
Okay.
By the way, I figured out what the toy line is.
Yes.
Heroes of Cybertron.
Heroes of Cybertron. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it. Yeah. That's yeah.
Because I had the Power Master Apex Optimus Prime.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with battle damaged Megatron here. And again, I wasn't going to buy this in the first place, but again, we're here to talk about the news and give our opinions and stuff. And like, I was perfectly fine. I thought it looked cool up until I got to the photo of transformed into alt mode, because I was like, if you're going to get the battle damaged version, you're going to do everything in robot mode, right? Like, I would never, like, you don't even see him transform again.
No.
The next time
you don't see him or Prime, they just lay there.
They just lay there and die. Like, you don't see where's the trailer? The whole time he's laying on that damn slab, where's that trailer? That's what I want to know. Where'd they put the trailer? Because it ain't in the garage. Megatron, you don't see his gun again. You next time you see a gun is when, this is bad comedy. And then all of a sudden, you don't see a gun, you see a giant ass cannon. So I don't know, dude. It just, and again, I get it. The whole thing is, let's do a redeco, let's do a repaint, let's get and again, they're getting as much out of the mold as they possibly can. What is the price point on this thing anyway?
59.
50. Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. People want to pay $60 for a damaged looking toy. Cool. But yeah.
Yeah, so it's not terrible.
It's not terrible. I got to it and I'm like, what the hell is going on over here? I just didn't. I don't know. Wasn't my thing, I guess.
I mean, I like it as an option. I do. I really do. I just wish that they gave us all of that in one package.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because then we could have swapped it out ourselves if we were wanting it.
Yup. Absolutely. That would be super cool. All right. Okay. So we got it's comic time. Do we have to bring that up? Maybe not. Trying to see if we have to bring up the G.I. Joe stuff at all. April
I wish that we could get a true G.I. Joe movie.
Oh, God. Yes, I know. But at least What's His Nuts isn't Hasbro passed on. Yeah, Max Landis' script. So there's that. But honestly, as a person who's on the raw edges of the G.I. Joe, who's always been on the raw edges of the G.I. Joe universe, it's, it's been really good at Skybound. Really
we've
good.
gotten spoiled.
Yep. So we don't. Okay. I thought we might have to cover the G.I. Joe solicitations. We don't. Because what did happen happened earlier this month, where Duke and Optimus Prime met face to face for the first time in issue 20.
Duke and Prime.
Yep. That already happened. Not really. It is a good issue. It is a very good issue, but no, we don't have to cover that. So I will throw that over here. Oops, that's not where that's supposed to go. All right, folks, here we go. Image Comics, Skybound Entertainment under Image Comics. We've got coming up here in April, on April 8th, if my voice will hold out. I almost started sounding like Megatron there for a minute. April 8th, 2026, we've got Transformers number 31 coming up. This is starting a new story arc, The Secret of Megatron revealed. Megatron has a vision that will change the course of his life, and no one in the Energon universe is safe. So for the previous 5 issues, issue 25 to 30, the previous arc was Robert Kirkman's first arc on the book, and it had its own story arc and this, that, and the other thing and everything else and all this and all that. And it was okay. It wasn't bad, wasn't great, but it was okay.
It was okay.
Well, I'm trying not to do full, I don't want to spoil it for everybody because go over to another comicreview.com, folks. You can hear us talk about it over there all the time. Matrix Prime, and Ryan the Unflow and I talk about it over there all the time. But it was just one of those things where Robert Kirkman also does Void Rivals at Image Comics, and we love that book. And we thought him coming into Transformers, because I've heard and seen him talk about his love for Transformers, and we thought it was going to be really, really great. And it was just kind of like middle of the road so far. So I'm more interested in what he's doing with Megatron's backstory in the series than I am what he did with his first story arc that he did. So that's coming up April 8th. And then let's see, what else do we got? April 8th, April 29th. Both of the, let me make sure I have it here. April 29th. Where is that? Where did it's over here. That's why I couldn't see it. It was April 29th. Both of the deluxe hardcovers, book 1 and book 2, are coming out together on the same day. So they are going, this is crazy, but this is cool. If you have never gotten any of the, if you are new folks to the Transformers comics at all, if you're a new reader, this is for you. Okay. You don't have to buy them all at once, but you should. But hardcover deluxe book 1, April 29th, 2026. This collects Transformers numbers 1 through 12. Originally written by Daniel Warren Johnson, art by Jorge Corona, Mike Spicer, also Robert Kirkman from Void Rivals. Deluxe hardcover featuring direct market exclusive cover that will only be printed once. So the alternate cover for this, so they're doing. Let's see, where is copy image? So this is the regular cover, so you can see it. This is the alternate cover. So Optimus is the regular, and Starscream is the alternate.
Nice. I like the Prime one.
Yeah, the Prime one's nice. It's very nice. But Starscream obviously has a lot to do with what's going on in the Energon universe in the first arc, because Starscream was Daniel Warren Johnson's favorite character from the original. He grew up just like we grew up watching the cartoon kind of thing. So that's book 1. Book 2, same day release. Both of these, and this is, I'm not trying to bury the lead here, folks, and this is why I say if you've never bought these before and you want a hardcover collected edition kind of thing, this is why these are so cool. And if you've never bought them before and you're not double dipping like I would be if I did this, they're $50 each. But the reason why they're $50 each is they're deluxe hardcover collectible editions. These are not just your everyday trade paperback. You know what I mean? Like, these are not just you know what I mean? They're not a paperback. They're hardcover, hardbound books. You know, so they're not just whatever. So this one collects Transformers 13 to 24, stories from Energon Universe Special 24 and 2024 and 2025. So the only issue I have with this is the other half of Daniel Warren Johnson's run. And this is the free comic book day issues for 2024 and 2025. If you weren't at Free Comic Book Day for 2024 or 2025, this is the best way to get those, because they weren't really put out digitally.
That sucks.
And my only issue, and we even talked about this when Jesse, Ryan, and I reviewed them on another comic review, Jesse's podcast. Issues 13 and 14 are a Starscream mini series type thing. It basically tells you Starscream's origin. But essentially, it's like a spotlight. It's like a 2-issue spotlight. So you end the second story arc completely. You have an end, like issue 12 in the first hardcover. That ends the second story arc of the series. The third story arc starts with Starscream's origin. But by the time you end that origin at the end of issue 14, it doesn't connect to what starts in issue 15. There's no connective tissue between the end of issue 12 and the beginning of issue 15 because you have this mini origin story for Starscream. They should have not put that there, put it somewhere else, and let issue 12 and 15 be connected together. It's so stupid and silly. But anyway, folks, that's the hardcovers coming out in April. Coming up in May, we have we've got volume 5, which is called Generation 1. Oh my god, the internet was such a flurry when they announced this. Oh my god, it was so, oh my god, everybody was like, oh my god, it's so horrible, it's the worst title ever, why would you title your book this? Oh my god. This is my first time actually seeing the alternate cover. I think you saw the original cover. This is the alternate. The original cover I will get in a moment. So this is coming May 6th. Robert Kirkman and Dan Mora usher in a new era of Transformers. The Energon universe will never be the same as the Autobots and Decepticons kick off most surprising new chapter in their war on Earth. Optimus Prime and the Autobots must join forces with unlikely allies in order to protect their adopted planet. But Prime's next challenge lies closer to home than he ever imagined. Also, after their epic defeat, where are the Decepticons? The creative team of Robert Kirkman from Invincible, The Walking Dead, and Dan Mora, Justice League Unlimited, Superman, kick off the new direction for Transformers that's more than meets the eye. Collects Transformers number 25 to 30. I just sent you as the main cover there. But yeah, no, I don't know if when we get to volume 5, I'll have a less fresh look on this arc, but it really just, it didn't, like I said earlier, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like, it didn't, like that copy I just read makes it sound super epic, and there were a couple of epic moments in it, but the ending to it just, I'm not going to spoil the ending because you're eventually going to read the book.
I probably will read it because I've heard good things about this brand as opposed to IDW.
Well, absolutely. No, IDW was good. Don't get me wrong. It has its moments where it is bad, but don't. You're going to read it with me because we're going to cover it on the pullback. I already had, literally, we have to talk about that. But anyway, the point is that it just, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, coming up May 13th is issue 32 of Transformers. Elita 1's Autobot team revealed. Elita returns to Cybertron with a surprising new Autobot team, and their first mission is to defeat the Decepticons led by Shockwave. Can an unexpected weapon turn the tide in their favor? Dun, dun, dun.
No, it can't. No MacGuffins, thank you.
Oh, buddy. Oh, you have no idea. I mean, I'm pretty sure you have an idea, but yeah, it is a little rough. And then we've seen, this is This is what gets me. We've seen covers for issue 33, but Image Comics' website has not updated the June issue. It has the solicit, but it doesn't have the covers. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm not going to read the June solicit. I refuse to do that until it actually has the covers. What I will tell you is that even though the trade paperback, which is what I will wait for, the trade paperback for Transformers the Movie Deluxe Edition hardcover will release August 12th. However, they are going to do single issues for the 40th anniversary Transformers the Movie comic. So this is a miniseries premiere. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of the movie that defined a generation. Experience this new printing of the limited series adaptation of one of the most iconic animated films of all time, the Transformers the Movie. When Optimus Prime and Megatron wage their final battle on Earth, from the ashes rises a whole new beginning for the Autobots and Decepticons. That is truly more than meets the eye. Presented on a deluxe newsprint. This is the comic book celebration that no Transformers fan can miss. So this is, let me go to the actual trade version. So what this is going to be, this is the Transformers the movie 1 to 3. And the Transformers the animated movie 1 to 4. So that's what's going to be in the trade. So they're doing the Marvel stuff and the IDW stuff. That's what's going to be in the trade coming out August 12th. But they're also going to do it single issue too.
Oh, nice. I mean, I've had multiple copies of this.
That's what I understand that.
But
and
I'm fine picking up another one. Like I don't have those anymore. So
yeah. So that's what, like, when we were doing, and we are still going to do the Marvel stuff, and that's why I'm kind of waiting to see how Skybound handles the other Marvel stuff when they get, because again, every new licensor, every new licensee that gets the license. When IDW had the license, I was like, oh, cool, I'll see how they have it or whatever. When they had the license, and when we started doing the Marvel stuff, and we still need to do more Marvel stuff for Transformers, I know. Now that Skybound has it, I'm waiting to see how they collect it to see where we left off with it. I know we covered up to a certain point. I don't know if we finished I think we finished up to issue 80 or something. I forget where. I'll have to look in the pull bag archives, but specifically to Transformers the movie, I remember we said we wanted to cover it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'll hunt down the files or whatever else. And just the last 2-3 years slipped away because of life and everything else. And now that Skybound has it, and they already announced this, and hello, this is the 40th anniversary. I'm like, ooh, yay. All I have to do is wait till August and we can cover it because it doesn't have to wait for Marvel or whatever kind of thing. So that's very, very, very cool. So that's all she wrote for that. Void Rivals. Let me see here. Void Rivals. Put Us on War Rages On. That's Void Rivals 29. That's out April. Put Us on War, Jericho, Dueling. Okay. Trying to see if there's any Transformers stuff in Void Rivals, because sometimes I don't think there's going to be anything that Void Rivals needs to. I don't think so. Pretty sure. No Transformers. I will say hardcover coming out May 27th. Energon Universe hardcover book 2 has. Oh, very cool. Yeah, hardcover book 2 has Hot Rod on the cover for the main cover, and for the alternate cover, it has a very awesome season 3 villain that everybody just absolutely loves. Everybody loves the Skuxoid. So, no, in Void Rivals, the Skuxoids are awesome. So, Void Rivals Deluxe Edition Hardcover Book 2 coming out May 27th, 2026. The Energon universe is hotter than ever as Hot Rod and Pythona make their way to the Sacred Ring. Will their arrival bring hope or spell certain doom for the Void Rivals? Meanwhile, Derek's loyalty is put to the test on Agoria as he is separated from Solila. Will he be able to prove his worth to his father, or will another unexpected arrival incite war on his homeworld? The game-changing team of Robert Kirkman, Lorenzo Di Felice, Connor Hughes, and Patricio Del Pesce continue the critically acclaimed series exploring the most unexpected corners of the Energon universe in this beautiful deluxe hardcover. Collects Void Rivals 13 to 24 and a story from the 2025 Energon Universe special. Dun dun dun. I just absolutely love what they are doing in the comics right now. It's just so fun. It's so cool. It's so refreshing. So refreshingly fun. So awesome.
See, that's how I felt when I jumped from, like, after Marvel had the comics for years and then Dreamwave got it.
Yep.
And I liked the difference in, like, the detail and the story, and I enjoyed it for a bit, and then of course they went belly up. and then we got IDW, and I liked some of it. I wasn't like anti IDW, but it wasn't bad. It just wasn't something I enjoyed a lot of, and I liked the spotlights and of course the Beast Wars stuff, and then we got to a certain point where it was kind of like, I don't know, like like I felt like it kind of got too convoluted for me, and I didn't care anymore, and so I kind of gave up on it. And then this I'm definitely very interested in what they're doing with this company, because I can't remember the name of it.
Skybound.
But yeah, I mean, I've liked a lot of the graphically, the stuff that I've seen of it so far. I like a lot of the stuff I'm hearing about the stories. So it's definitely something I'll check out in the near future.
Well, you're going to have to, because we're going to cover it.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you and I are going to cover Transformers, and you and I are going to cover Void Rivals over on the pull bag here very soon, actually. So yeah, up next we have Beastly Blokees. We have Blokees Transformers Defender version 7 Power of the Beast official renders. These include characters such as Big Convoy with Matrix Buster Super Chase, Lio Convoy with Cape and Weapons Super Chase, Black Lio Convoy Chase, Nemesis Prime Chase, Big Convoy, and Transformers Universe Deco, Big Convoy, Galvatron Beast Wars Neo, Magmatron, Gigatstorm, Shattered Glass Grimlock, Ratchet Alt Mode, Cliff Jumper, Reformatted Galvatron, Sludge Dino Mode, Lio Convoy, and Lio Convoy Beast Mode. What do you think of these ones?
I kind of like them. They kind of remind me of that Heroes of Cybertron thing. Like, that's what the Blokees remind me of. Only difference is
you have to build these.
Posable.
Yeah, these are fully posable, and you have to build these ones. So when I was cycling through these images, I was like, wait a minute. Hold on, let me go back. Did that say what I
like the Galvatron one?
The reformatted or the Beast Wars Neo?
It's the Beast Wars 2 Galvatron.
Oh, this says Beast Wars Neo, but okay.
I'm familiar with all of them.
I know you are. I'm not saying. I'm just saying what it says. That's all I'm saying. Wait a minute. Did it say? Shattered Glass Grimlock, Gigasaur, Ranch, Almost, Sludge Dynamo, Beast Mode, Big Home. Why is there Ratchet? Oh, I'm getting confused. I was like, wait a minute. It's Shattered Glass Grimlock. Shattered Glass Grimlock is giving me Triptychon vibes. That's why I'm getting confused here. That's damn. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we got Ratchet, we got Cliff, yeah, but that reformatted Galvatron, dude. Oh my god. I saw that and I'm like, yeah, can I just rip that off the screen, please?
He does look
Like,
cool. They had one like that of the Power Master Apex Prime back in the day.
Yep.
And I was a fan of and he was gold instead of purple. So
Nice.
it was like he was translucent, gold, so it kind of looked kind of premium and neat.
Nice. Very cool. But yeah, no, the Blokees people aren't playing around. They are they're playing for keeps. Definitely playing for keeps. And then up next we have, this was published a couple of days ago, but I think you can still vote now. You can vote to get Activision Transformers games added to the revived Xbox backwards compatibility program. So this is all about the recent news. Microsoft is reportedly bringing back its Xbox backwards compatibility program this year. And we thought it would be timely this weekend to highlight a fan campaign that is currently going on to revive the Activision Transformers game, something that's been long requested. Games like many Activision titles were never added to the program.
These games are great. I don't know why they
absolutely. Yeah.
I still have them on my PC. Like, they're beautiful.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Like,
just makes me want to, I don't know, punch them for
yep.
not
absolutely
keeping it alive.
Yeah, they really should. I don't know why they're not. They absolutely should. And in other news, we have from video games to music. Gotta love it. Vince Nicola's Artistic Transformations and the Protoform Sessions albums reissues announced. We have unexpected news coming from special edition music website Vince Nicola's Artistic Transformations and the Protoform Sessions albums are being reissued. Both albums will be available both physical and digital formats. Originally released as BotCon 2001 exclusives. They have gone up in price considerably over the years, so this is a great opportunity to grab them. Check the links below for prices and formats, including chances to get autographed copies. So this is awesome. This is very cool that you can get these. Very, very, very cool. So happy that Vince is able to get these discs out to people. So that's there. We go back to we actually, for the first time, we actually go to Yolopark. For this one, we get into some of their stuff with the next news story.
The AMK series.
Yep, the AMK Transformers Beast Wars Optimus Primal and Dinobot. New images and videos. This is all you.
Yeah, so I'm super geeked about this. Like, they look awesome. They're really neat. It's like Masterpiece without the transformation.
Yup. Yeah.
So I love the Optimus Primal. The Dinobot looks a little off, but I mean, I'd forgive it. Looks really neat. I'm definitely a fan. So I can't wait until we get uh, Beast Megatron and Black Arachnia
Yeah.
out of this group. Because
Yeah.
one, I don't have a Black Arachnia kingdom anymore. But Megatron, I'm kind of like, I want one that I can move around and not be worried about destroying or damaging.
Yeah. What looks off
So-
about Dinobot to you?
It's something with his head and then like some of the proportions. So
Okay.
it's something to do with the way the different faces work, and the some of the different stuff with his back and whatever. Like, I don't know. It's some of the coloring. It just something looks off, and I can't shake it. Like, especially looking compared to like the actual masterpiece figure and from
Okay.
there. So, but Primal looks
Yeah,
pretty
Primal
thinking
looks
close. Like,
Yeah, he looks amazing.
yeah, little bit sleeker, but I'll forgive it.
I don't mind I actually like the sleekness.
Oh, I do too, because I legitimately like the glossy look to my
Yeah.
Transformers. So
Oh yeah, I like the gloss. The gloss on him is so good. And they do. Okay, I wasn't sure they were.
part of me does want the new that Primal. Part of me does.
Yeah.
But I have
Yes.
owned that figure the longest out of my masterpiece. I'm never going to transform it, but
Well, no.
yeah, I don't know. Like, it depends. I might, just because they're like, I think they're what, $30?
I don't know
Something.
how
I
much.
thought I read something that they were going to be like $30.
Let's see. Beast from Dinobot pre-order now. Yolopark website. $29.99 each. Yep. That's not
Yeah, so
bad.
$29 is not bad. And
That's
then
not. They look great for that price. I mean, that's amazing.
Megatron, of course. It's
Yeah.
like, ooh,
Like, come on, Megatron.
I know. I'm
Come on,
waiting.
Yolopark. Yep.
I'm
Yep.
like super excited.
Yep. I was almost gonna say I'm kind of glad he just has his Optimus Prime face, and then I looked at other images. I'm like, oh no, he's got his Primal,
Yeah,
Primal
they give him
split.
more.
No. I know they give him they give their stuff everything. I know they do. I was like, oh, they only gave him the one thing, but I know they give him all the stuff. But yeah, no, just wow, that is so cool. And ladies and gentlemen, what we're really here for, what we've been waiting for all night long.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Beast Wars 30th Predacon Multipack. First look. All right. What do you got?
I like it, but again, I don't, because I already own them. So yeah, I mean, legitimately, I own all of them, but Scorponok and Black Arachnia.
Okay.
I did own them at one point, but Scorponok's always been kind of goofy as a toy. Like,
Yeah.
his claws fall apart.
Yeah.
He's not tall enough. He's kind of like
Squat.
scrunchy, in the stomach.
Yeah.
And Black Arachnia is totally mispainted. Here, she's not.
Right.
Like, she's actually show accurate here. So is Tarantulas. Tarantulas isn't, granted, the Tarantulas wasn't terrible either, like when it came out. And Inferno's pretty much spot on. Waspinator's spot on. Megatron, they gave him a little bit better of a paint app here. And then Pterosaur, still not right.
Poor Pterosaur. He gets no respect.
So, like, because I remember, like, repainting part of Pterosaur when I got him. Because I'm like, he's not crisp enough. He's not silver. Like, he's missing all this, you know. And Megatron, I didn't repaint. I just used Toy Hacks repro labels on him just to fix him. So I was like, I'm not even screwing with paint with that one. Black Arachnia, I tried with the one I had, and it came out decent, but I was never happy with it. And because they never came out with it, somebody actually was able to sell it on eBay and make a decent amount off of it. And I did the same thing with Cheetor too when he came out.
Yeah.
So there is that. I don't know. I'm happy for it for those that don't have them yet, and there is a slight discount for it. But I'm probably sacrilegious for me to say this, but I'm kind of sick of season 1.
I know, right?
Like, it's like, okay, I get it. Like, it's like, okay, can we do anything other than season 1?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. Like, yeah, but this is like, I know we've seen other multi-packs before. We've seen 5-packs. We've seen 4-packs. We've seen, obviously, the 6-pack gift pack for the Constructicons. I can't think, and the audience can correct me. You can correct me. I don't care. I don't remember ever seeing a 7-pack of anything in a long...
The only time I've seen that is BotCon.
Well, okay, yeah, but I'm saying that's what I'm talking about. Like, for retail, like a retail item that's probably going to cost you $220, $230. But again, you're getting 7 figures for $230. You're getting a leader class. You're getting a leader class for Megatron.
Yeah, Megatron's, $60 figure. Everybody else is not.
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, I know Black Arachnia is a deluxe.
Well, they're all deluxes except for Inferno.
Oh, Inferno's the Voyager. Okay, yes. I was trying to. Okay, yeah.
So I don't know how the pricing breaks down on that because I've just not checked into it.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I want to say somebody found it, but I don't know if they did or not.
Like $210 or something for the figure, or for the set, which isn't, again, it's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible.
I'm just like, I've already done this rodeo. Like, I've already collected them all the hard way before. So it's like, I will pass on this. Plus, I have zero interest in, like I said, recollecting them just because this is the Takara version.
Yeah. I don't know. I just find it interesting that they're starting this to be the 30th anniversary celebration. I think it's cool that this is the start to the 30th anniversary celebration. I hope there's more.
Well, I know they're going to show the Maximals, and then they'll, of course, hopefully have better paint decos too. But again, not supremely hopeful here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like Rat Trap, I remember was mispainted because I repainted him.
Yeah.
Air Razor was mispainted. I repainted her. Rhinox, I would have repainted, except for the fact that I already had one from Thrilling 30.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But I mean, overall, it's not bad. I heard people speculating prices, but that's why I said I heard the speculative price was like $220, $230. But I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, folks, I think that's it. I think that's all we got.
Yeah, I think that's all I got too. I'm what is it? I've been watching some other, like, there's another third party company out there now that's doing some of the Masterpiece
Okay.
Beast Wars related stuff. So
Okay.
and they're doing Transmetals. So I'm very hopeful on that. They're supposed to be doing Depth Charge, and they're making a Masterpiece Waspinator.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
So and the funny thing is he pops apart like the show.
Oh,
They put the gimmick so like you can put his head on his hand, so he's like pulling his own head with his hand type thing.
nice.
And I was like, okay, they win the internet. Like that's, and I was like,
Nice. Yeah.
like, man, that one's like tempting just because
Yeah.
Waspinator is like one of the main
Yeah.
staples. And then like, and that's the same reason I was like on Rat Trap, but I do have Masterpiece Transmetal Rat Trap, which I liked too. So I don't know. I'm not 100% like anti getting more Masterpiece, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I would rather get more of the Yolopark if they were available.
Yeah. Well, if you already had Masterpiece Rat Trap, and that is the season 1 Rat Trap, the only way your third party company that you're talking about could do something that would entice you, or at least if it was me in your shoes, the way that would entice me is if they did season 2 Roadster Rad Trap, if they did Rad Trap with wheel, like if they did the Roadster I'm talking,
Yeah.
yeah. So that would entice me if it was Roadster Rad Trap. That would be cool for me. Like, I don't know if that would be cool for you, but like that would be the way to get me, is if it was Roadster Rad Trap, because at least that way I could, run circles around Tarantulas' dumbass.
And I do have the Transmetal third party Rat Trap Masterpiece.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
so I am already set up there.
Okay.
So but yeah, it's I'm enjoying this era and Transformers collecting, and so we'll see where things kind of go with it.
Especially now with Eric being there and seeing
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
he's
Well,
going to do in the future.
And he was responsible for the classics line, and it's not to say that he's going to be able to whip something up real quick, but I would love to see. I mean, we're getting up close to 30 years of Beast Machines, and we've had no love for that show.
No, unfortunately not.
None. Like, and it's sad. Like,
yeah, it's very sad.
So I'm kind of hoping we get something with this new classics,
Yeah.
United, whatever, like this new line, the possibility of love for that show.
Yep.
And Beast Wars. I mean, never know. Anyways.
Oh, absolutely.
So I think that about rounds this episode out. So if anybody has anything they'd like to hear on a future episode of the podcast, they can email us feedback@geekcastradio.com. They can, of course, comment on the episode post and let us know what they're thinking of and what they would like to have us discuss, whether it be a discussion topic or more news or speculation on some new Transformers figures or shows or whatever. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where Transformers goes this year, especially with personnel changes and whatnot. So until next time, transform and transcend.
Yeah.